What is history? Anyone who types this question into an internet search engine will discover an array of answers attributed to famous figures. Henry Ford famously said, "All history is bunk." Voltaire, the 18th century philosopher, believed that history is the lie commonly agreed upon. The American satirist Ambrose Bierce wrote that history is an account, mostly false, of events mostly unimportant, which are brought about by rulers, mostly knaves, and soldiers, mostly fools. In a quote that warms the heart of many historians, the Irish writer Oscar Wilde said, "Anyone can make history, only a great man can write it." Are those who do not remember the past condemned to repeat it? The Spanish philosopher George Santayana thought so, and so do thousands of Americans when asked why students should study the subject. What is the purpose of studying history? What do historians do? Does everyone who conducts a serious study of the past qualify as a historian? In my opinion, writes Pulitzer Prize-winning historian Gordon Wood, not everyone who writes about the past is a historian. Sociologists, anthropologists, political scientists, and economists frequently work in the past without really thinking historically. What does Wood mean? History and the past. Any introductory conversation about the vocation of the historian must begin by making a distinction between history and the past. Most average people think that these two terms are synonymous. They are not. The past is the past, a record of events that occurred in bygone eras. The past is dates, facts, and things that happened. The past is what probably turned many of us off to the subject of history during our school years. Perhaps some of you may recall the economics teacher in the popular 1986 film Ferris Bueller's Day Off. If you don't recall, search for it on YouTube. This teacher reinforces a common stereotype, made famous by Arnold Toynbee, that history is little more than one damn thing after another. Played brilliantly by actor Ben Stein, the teacher stands before the class in a tweed sport coat, tie, and thick glasses, rattles off details about the Hawley-Smoot Tariff Act and voodoo economics, and monotonously asks his bored students to finish his sentences.